Hello everyone, this is Magnetar Prime and welcome to another Transformers video review. And this time I have the Transformers Generation 2 figure Cyberjet Hooligan. The Cyberjets are a cross-factional group of warriors. They transform into jets and they're equipped with missile launchers that are accessible in both robot mode and jet mode. The Autobot and the Decepticon Cyberjets share common designs and even exact body types. This figure was released back in 1994. Let's take a closer look at the card. And this is the back side of the card. As you can see, we have the first wave of Cyberjets. They are all Decepticons. We have Skyjack, Space Case, and Hooligan. I actually had these figures when I was a kid. Now we have the vials for Hooligan, which tells he is pretty much a practical joker. Now let's look at the front. We have a nice graphic design of Hooligan, Cyberjets, and right here is where it says 1994, Hasbro 1994. So let me get this card out of the way and focus on the figure. The Cyberjets are small-sized transformers with high possibility, intricate transformations, and pressure-launched missiles. They were among the earliest fully possible transformers. Again, these Transformers figures were released back in 1994. The Cyberjets were also the first Transformers appearance for the pressure-launched style missile, which I'm gonna show you right now. And to use the missile launcher in this figure, I'm gonna show you how to do it real quick. You're just gonna push in here really hard, and there it goes. So that's a nice feature. Now I'm gonna bring this figure closer to the camera to take a better look at the details. So as you can see, he's painted orange and he has black tiger stripes all over his back, and most of it in his jet mode, not so much in his robot mode. Then we have some red over here. There's he does have some details on his leg, which is very nice. This is what he looks like from the backside view. Now let's see articulation on this figure. Like I said before, this figure is very poseable. Like he's on ball joints, like all of his limbs are on ball joints. He can move his arms 360 degrees. He can rotate his forearms any way you want. His legs are on a ball joint. They can move to the front and back, to the side. He has knee articulation, also on a ball joint. This figure is very nice. I really like it. As you can see, we get two missiles, which are made out of plastic. They both yellow, and one can be stored in his missile launcher right here, and the other one can be actually pegged right in here. Let me show you that real quick. So he can actually have the two missiles at the same time in his robot mode. Once he's in his jet mode, this part will go actually to will be the under part of the jet, and you can store both missiles there if you want. And for a quick size comparison, here I have Hooligan next to other Transformers figures. Now let me get these figures out of the way. And let me bring one of the Transformers Generation Seekers, just for another size comparison. And I hope that with this comparison you have a better idea of the size of this figure. Hooligan transformed into the proposed swing-wing naval variant of the Lockheed Martin F-22 Raptor, orange with black tiger stripes and a large pressure-launched missile launcher, which is actually Hooligan's right arm. Now let me show you how to transform this guy, which is very simple. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fold this section all the way up, just like so, and then I'm gonna turn him around, and his arm I'm gonna fold it all the way up, and I'm gonna clip, or I'm gonna peg this missile launcher right into this hole right here. There it goes. And his other arm, I will do the same thing over here, but this one goes on the under section of the plane mode or the jet mode. I'm gonna clip it right in here. Now this time I'm gonna fold this section right here, just like so, but now I'm gonna turn his legs right on the ball joint to the sides, and I'm gonna make sure that they clip or they peg right in here. There are two holes in here, and that's all for his transformation. Now we're gonna extend the wings on this figure, and this is Hooligan's jet mode, which is a very nice jet mode. I definitely like the paint job color on this figure. We can see the cabin of the pilot right here. I don't really see any details in there other than what seems to be like a seat in there. Let me move this out of the way so you see some of the graphics in here. Some of the graphics in there. Got some of the designs in this figure. Now, this figure actually has wheels or landing gear. Now the wheels don't rotate, and they made out of black plastic, as you can see. Let me set him aside real quick. Like I mentioned earlier, we can actually store this missile right in here. We just need to put it in one of these little slots in there, and he can actually hold his missile right there, which is a nice option, you know. Now let me set this figure aside, but first I'm gonna get his landing gear on again. A very nice figure. In the comic book, Hooligan's special missile attack is called multi-shower missiles. And now going back to the Cyberjets, there are 3 different Cyberjets molds, each being released twice during the Generation 2, one as an Autobot and one as a Decepticon. This particular mold was repainted to make the Generation 2 Cyberjet Jetfire. It was also used to make the Transformers Robot Master R-Blade, the Transformers Universe Wind Shear, and the Transformers Timeless Ricochet. And for a final size comparison, here I have Hooligan again in his jet mode next to another Transformer figures. And as you can see, Hooligan's jet mode looks very nice. Now let me get these guys out of the way. So in conclusion, Hooligan is a very nice Transformers Generation 2 figure. I really like his jet mode. I really like his robot mode too. And I like all of the details in this figure. I think that this is a figure that you might want to add to your collection. And with this, I conclude this Transformers video review of the Transformers Generation 2 figure, Hooligan. If you like this Transformers video review, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, or you can visit my Facebook page, Magnetar Prime Reviews. This is Magnetar Prime. Until next time.